That's right, Stephanie. Officials at the church call this development disappointing. They first applied to the board back in 2022, and now they've learned that application was not successful. For as long as the Ambassador Bridge has spanned Canada and the U.S., Assumption Church has stood in its shadow. But the church was here first.
It was built in 1845. It was established as a parish in 1767, exactly 100 years before Confederation. And it was the first Catholic parish in this part of the country.
Paul Mullins has been leading restoration efforts at Assumption in recent years, and volunteers thought those efforts would be helped by the grants that come with attaining National Historic Site designation. With all that history under the steeple, they figured it was a natural fit. But the Historic Sites and Monuments Board of Canada saw it differently.
It's incredibly disappointing to me and a huge surprise to anyone who's familiar with this property and with this church.
They applied back in 2022, and just last week we're told that application has been denied. The board writing in part, board members concluded that the overall architecture of the church was not considered an outstanding example of a church of that place and time.
They're comparing it to some other churches that were built in Montreal at that time, not taking into consideration that this was built in the virtual wilderness. And still quite amazing to me and disappointing.
CTV News reached out to the board and Parks Canada, but did not hear back by deadline. Hundreds still fill the pews at Assumption each week for Sunday Mass, and this weekend Mullins shared the news of the rejection with them face to face.
The comments I received afterwards were just amazement, surprise, disappointment, and encouragement not to accept that as the final answer.
And they're not yet. Mullins says they're reaching out to Stephen Gilbeau, the minister responsible for Parks Canada, to invite him to tour the church in person. Now, this likely is not the end of the story. There's nothing officially preventing a resubmitted application on behalf of Assumption Church, and with folks with the parish saying they're seeking further clarification from Parks Canada, it looks like that might not be off the table someday. Stephanie.
Okay, good to know. Thank you so much.